If you're not thinking about moving to Helen, Georgia, then don't watch this video because it's not for you. But if you're considering moving to Helen, maybe you're looking at a vacation mountain home, or you're looking for a short-term rental investment property like an Airbnb, then this video might be one of the most helpful videos that you'll ever watch. In today's video, we're going to do a map tour of Helen, and we're really going to pull back the curtain for you. We're going to highlight all the great features that Helen has to offer with their beautiful northeast mountain views. Also, the downtown area has that nice old world charm that you'll see here in the video. And Helen has a lot of different outdoor activities that really attracts a lot of buyers to move here, from all its parks and trails. Got some beautiful waterfalls here, and also you got some water sport activities, including tubing down the Chattahoochee River that goes through the downtown area, just to name a few. So you'll see why a lot of people choose Helen, especially if they're looking for a vacation mountain home or maybe a short-term rental property like an Airbnb. So make sure you grab a piece of paper and a pen. Pause the video whenever you need to, because we're going to cover a lot of ground. We're going to give you a lot of information about Helen. So let's check it out. Okay, let's jump on my computer here. Let's take a look at Helen, Georgia. Helen, Georgia is a city that we're going to be discussing today. It's here outlined here in red. This is going to be the area that we're going to be discussing today on our map tour. Always like to zoom out a little bit so you can sort of see where this city is located in relationship to Atlanta. Helen is in the northeast Georgia mountain area. As you can see, the city below Helen is called Cleveland, and Helen is northeast of Cleveland, as you can see here on the map. Now also, as I zoom out, you can also see that Helen is nestled in the northeast Georgia mountains along the Chattahoochee River. The Chattahoochee River comes and winds through the downtown area, and we're going to be sharing with you a little bit more on the map tour some of the water activities that happens there on the Chattahoochee River. But also like to just zoom out so you can sort of see. I'm going to get my pen here just so I can make a little line here. As you can see here, this darker green line is really showing that this is the foothills and the Appalachian Mountains. Right here, called Amical Falls State Park, is really at the foothills. A lot of people start there in regards to some seasoned hikers, and they'll go through the Appalachian Mountains here in North Georgia, and also they will continue hiking into the Carolinas. So just want to show you where it is located, right there on the Appalachian Mountains, right on the edge of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And being right there in the mountains, you got some beautiful scenic views of the mountains here. If you plan to live in Helen, maybe you're considering a vacation mountain home to purchase, or maybe you're looking for a short-term rental like an Airbnb. Because where it's located, it is a perfect location to have all the beautiful views of the mountains, and also a lot of different outdoor activities that downtown Helen has to offer, and also in and around Helen that we'll be diving into more detail later here on the map tour. Just want to share with you that Helen is located in White County, and Helen was incorporated as a city in 1913. Helen has really grown as a popular vacation destination for mountain homes and also short-term rentals. The popularity really has grown over the last several years. And the reason is because there's so much that you can do here in downtown Helen throughout the majority of the year, probably besides fall. When it's really winter time, there's not much that you can do here in Helen, but overall there's a lot of things you can do throughout the whole year with the downtown area, also with the Chattahoochee River that winds through it, and all the outdoor activities. So it's really becoming a tourist destination, which really feeds into the need for short-term rentals, for people to purchase them and invest them here in Helen, and also for someone who's looking for a vacation mountain home that's looking for the type of lifestyle and activity that Helen has to offer. A lot of people are starting to learn about Helen, and really a lot of people are starting to purchase more properties here in Helen for those two reasons. Now, Helen is still a small city. It only has 531 residents according to the 2020 U.S. Census. And again, the reason why it's so small is the majority of the people that purchase properties in Helen is not their primary residence, so they're not recorded on the 2020 census. A lot of them are second homes or investment properties. So just want to share that with you. You might be wondering, hey, that's really a small town. That is true, but definitely throughout the year, especially during peak seasons when we have a lot of people visiting, a lot of tourists, there is a lot of people that do come to Helen, and it really
grows in regards to number of people there during the year. The median age here in Helen for a resident that lives in Helen is 62.3 years of age, which really indicates a more mature population of people that live here. And that just reinforces with regards to mountain vacation homes, more retirees moving here in the area that actually do live here because they're looking for this type of lifestyle. Now, the median household income here in Helen is $83,654 a year, which really reflects a 20% higher percent of household income here in Helen than the Georgia state median. And a lot of people ask, Matthew, why is the household median so high in Helen? And we share with them that the elevated median household income in Helen is not related to the local jobs. Most of the jobs here in Helen for people who are more service oriented in regards to the restaurants, also the shops here. They might also service some of the short-term rentals, do have a couple hotels around the area, but it really reflects in regards to a higher median household income because of the people that live there. Their income is based on their retirement income, so that's based on their 401ks, if they have any type of retirement from where they worked, their Social Security, and also the real estate investments. And also you do have a nice mix of more wealthy retirees moving here to the Helen area. At the time of this video, I pulled up the active listings here in Helen and also the sold listings in my Realtor FMLS system. And it showed that the median list price of a home here in Helen at the time of this video was $599,000, and the median sold price of a home here in Helen is $429,900. You might be asking yourself, Matthew, that's a pretty big difference between what the list price is and what is the sold price is based on the average. And we always share with our buyers that ask us what are some of the contributing factors. And we share with them that, sellers are still pushing the market, still trying to see how much money they can get for their home. So sellers are still trying to price their homes a lot of times overpriced. So they're sitting in the market a little bit longer because they're just priced their homes a little bit higher than what they should have because they want to test the market. And also we share with them currently at the time of this video, there's still a lot of uncertainty about the US market and also the global market. So we have a lot of buyers who are sort of sitting on the fence. They're sort of waiting to see what's going to be going on with our overall US market, but also the global market. And also here in Helen, we do have a nice mix of different type of homes. We have some really high-end homes that are worth more than some of the other homes. We have some homes here in Helen that are more moderate homes, and so the price range do vary. And a lot of times homes that are on the higher end because of what they're priced at sit in the market a little bit longer, so it does sometimes skew the market in regards to the median list price of a home. But those are some of the contributing factors of why we're seeing such a difference between the median list price and the median sold price here at Helen. As I share with you and my team would share with you, if you called us and you were looking at a property here in Helen today, we would definitely encourage you if you were interested in purchasing a home, because it is definitely a buyer's market right now with some of these buyers sitting on the fence. Once the market does stabilize a little bit more, interest rates come down, buyers are more, the market overall, not as much uncertainty in the market, more buyers will jump back in the market, which then will push sold median prices up. So we always tell our buyers, if you're looking at a home here in Helen, we definitely would encourage you to strike the iron while it's hot, take advantage of this market because you can get some really good deals here in Helen.
By the way, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago and been loving it ever since. And welcome to my channel, North Georgia Life, where we cover everything there is to know about living in North Georgia and surrounding suburbs, including the best neighborhoods, things to do, so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe below so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Helen, Georgia. Whether you're looking to move here in 5 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can even schedule a Zoom call with us. We're your Georgia relocation team, and we help people just like you move here. All our contact information is right here on the screen. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Helen.
Okay, let's take a look at the downtown area of Helen. As I shared with you, Helen has that Bavarian-style architect. As I share with you, when you go to Helen, it feels like you just left northeast Georgia and you ended up in the German Alps because of the architecture here in Helen. It looks like a German town. I just want to show you some pictures here of the downtown area so you can see what I'm referring to. So I just want to show you some of the beautiful architecture here. Also, you're right here in the northeast Georgia mountains. So you got some beautiful mountain views. Really makes it feel like you're in Europe here. Helen really offers, especially with the architecture here that you can see, is really some nice old world charm. As you can see here, also they even have such detail in regards to the architecture here in Helen. They even have cobble streets, as you can see here in the picture, and also they do have street lamps. Here's the picture of the river going through the downtown area. Some restaurants, some kiddos playing here. So you can see how beautiful Helen is and why it's such a tourist destination for people to come to. So I just want to show you some of these beautiful pictures of the downtown area. One of the great features about living in Helen and also visiting Helen is they have delicious restaurants really tailored towards German cuisines. So if you want a really nice, delicious German food, people all over here in Georgia will visit Helen just to come and taste some of this delicious food here in the Helen area. They have some really great restaurants. Feels like you're in Germany, having some of the delicious food and also some great beers here. Now, if you're like Matthew, I'd just be interested in some American and Southern cooking, they also have that here in Helen, and also they do have some international restaurants. So I just want to show you, if you're ever in Helen and you're wondering, Matthew, what are some restaurants I should go to? The first one here is called Hofbrauhaus Restaurant. This is a really delicious restaurant. It's actually situated right here on the Chattahoochee River. Got some people here sitting out enjoying their meals. You can sit here by the river, see some people on their tubes going down the river at this restaurant. It also has a really nice, delicious variety of German food if you are interested in German food and beers. Here's the outside picture of the restaurant. So this would be definitely a restaurant if you were interested in trying out some really delicious German food. We would tell you to check out this restaurant here. The next one here, let me take a look here. This is one of my favorites. This is called Hofer's Bakery Cafe. And the reason why it's my favorite is they offer nice, delicious pastries and bread, and are all cooked European style with some deli sandwiches. So if you get a sugar tooth like I do, we would definitely encourage you to check Hofer's Cafe here in Helen. Just want to show you some of the pictures of the food here. They have a lot of different delicious foods, breads, croissants here, just even making me really hungry just looking at all the different options here with donuts and cakes. So if you do enjoy desserts, we would highly recommend that you take a look at that cafe. If you're interested in more of American type of food or Southern cooking, the first one here is called Cowboys and Angels Restaurant. Let's take a look at some of the pictures here. And this is really this is another restaurant by the river. They are really focused on being a steakhouse. They got crab cakes. They got some different type of lobster tails and New York strips. As you can see here, they also do have a nice variety of different wine lists if you do enjoy wine. But as you can see here, really nice setup. They got some indoor sitting, but also they got some outdoor sitting. It just depends on what time of the day that you do go there. We highly recommend that you take a look at Cowboys and Angels Restaurant here in Helen if you're looking more for American or Southern cooking. And the last one here is called Big Daddy's Restaurant and Tavern. This is a little bit more active type of restaurant here in Helen. Got a little bit more lively experience here. Got some live music, adult beverages. This is where you'd find your hamburgers, your tacos, your wings, definitely American style. Got some nice selection of beers and adult beverages here. So if you were more interested in American style, we would highly recommend that you come take a look at Big Daddy's Restaurant here in Helen. One of the main attractions of Helen is all the different outdoor activities that's available here in Helen. As you can see here on all the red dots, these are different parks and trails here in Helen. Also just want to zoom in a little bit here as I share with you. You can see the Chattahoochee River that winds throughout Helen. So you got a lot of people throughout the year going to Helen to go down the Chattahoochee River on their tube. It's really a big activity here in Helen. As I share with you, you can be sitting there in the restaurant, having a nice beer, having a nice meal, watching the different people tubing down the Chattahoochee River right here in Helen. Also, if you like horseback riding, that's another big outdoor activity here in Helen. But overall, it's a lot of different parks and trails. So I'm just going to highlight some of the different parks and trails. There also is a water park here. So let me click over here. I want to show you, first of all, Helen's Water Park. Has some nice slides, show people tubing down the Chattahoochee River. They have some really nice large slides here, a pool. So if you had some kiddos and they're like, hey, we want to go to Helen's Water Park, we'd highly recommend this. A lot of kids really enjoy the park here. Has a lot of different activities, sort of like this local Helen Park ride place that you can enjoy all different type of slides here at the park. So I'm going to come back out of here, take a look at the next park here. It's a little bit north, as you can see here, a little bit further outside of downtown Helen. It's called Anna Ruby Falls. This is a really nice, beautiful park that has some beautiful falls. Actually, it does have a paved trail if you do want to walk and see some scenic views. Nice paved trail here throughout the park. But as you can see here, got some beautiful falls, rocks here. As you walk throughout the park, you can see that some of the beautiful views of the mountain. Here's a picture of the paved trail if you'd like to go on the paved trail here. And also there are some picnic areas here at the park and also some relaxation areas. So this is something you could actually spend the whole day here at the park. Enjoy yourself, bring your kiddos. So a lot of different things to do, but if you are looking for a park that has some waterfalls and some scenic views, we would encourage you to take a look at Anna Ruby Falls here in Helen. Again, it's just a little bit outside of the downtown area on the northern part of Helen. Another park I'd like to share with you here in Helen, in addition to Annie Ruby's Fall, is this park here. This park is called Yoinikoi State Park. This park is well known for people who like to go ziplining. You can take some ziplining tours here at this park. Also, it does have a really large lake here. It's about 53 acres, and the lake really offers some kayaking and paddleboarding activities. Also here at the park, if you're interested in fly fishing, some of my friends that live here in more of the city of Atlanta like to fly fish. They go up into the North Georgia mountains and fly fish, but if you are interested in fly fishing, they do offer some fly fishing lessons here. And also the park does have about 5 different trails here at the park, and actually one of the trails does connect you into the Anna Ruby Falls Park. So this is definitely a park that we do recommend that you take a look at. As you can see here on the map, it is a little bit south of Anna Ruby Falls, but if you want to go to a park that's a little bit closer to Helen, we'd recommend you take a look at this park here. Now, the last thing that a lot of people aren't really familiar with in regards to North Georgia is all the different wineries that are available here in North Georgia. And just want to show you some of the wineries here in Helen. This is one winery that we would recommend that you take a look at. It's called Crestone Winery. It's right here, really close to the Helen area. This is a great winery if you like to spend the day. Come enjoy some wine tasting. Really just experience the overall experience with, as you can see here, some beautiful North Georgia mountains. So there are a lot of different options in regards to wineries. Also, if you do head south, as you can see here, all these different red spots here on the map are different wineries and vineyards, but also down in Cleveland, there are some really good wineries and vineyards there. So if you do enjoy wine, you're really going to be really impressed with all the different wineries here in the Helen area and also around Helen. Now here in Helen, there is a fall event called Oktoberfest. You might not be aware of. A lot of people have heard of the Oktoberfest because it's been going on for many years. Actually, this year they're celebrating the 53rd annual October Festival. It's held here in Helen. People from all over Georgia come to Helen during this time. It's held here in Helen at the beginning of September to the beginning of November. And it's really a renowned celebration for the Bavarian tradition here in the Northeast Georgia mountains. And a lot of people who visit Helen during this Oktoberfest will actually get dressed up. They really will embrace the festival roots. They'll get dressed up as if they were in Germany, from Germany. And as you can see here in the pictures, just want to show you, this is the parade that happens during the festival. But also the people that come and visit also get dressed up like this. So it is a great activity. As you can see here, just showing you some of the pictures here in this website. a lot of different delicious food and celebration and beer. It is really a great event here in Helen. We would highly encourage you, if you're ever in Helen during that time frame, to come to the Oktoberfest. Some people just come to enjoy the parade, enjoy the food, the music, but also people, you can see some of the people that come visit who get dressed up. So it is definitely a one-of-a-kind event that we'd recommend that you come check out here in Helen if you're ever in Helen during that time. Okay, I want to jump over to my FMUS system. Just want to show you some of the homes here in Helen. Just did a general search, nothing particular, just want to show you just a little flavor of what type of styles, type of home. Again, the homes here in Helen, you do have a nice mix of really high-end homes and also some more modern homes. So I just want to show you a couple of them so you can sort of see what's available here in Helen. I'm going to click on the first one. This was a little bit closer to the downtown area of Helen. This home here is listed for $465,000. Has a total of 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, a little bit over 2,100 square feet, which includes the main level and also the basement level. Built in 1987, and it sits on a half of an acre, so it's really nestled here. This would be a potential property. Also, if you're looking for a Airbnb, a short-term rental, this might be an option for you. One of the great things is that my team and I do help investors, people looking for short-term rentals. So if you are interested in short-term rentals, definitely make sure you reach out to myself. So that way either myself or one of my team members can help you look at the different short-term rental options here in Helen. But I just want to show you the picture of the home. Really nice home with different levels, nice privacy with the woods, especially being so close to downtown Helen. That's one of the benefits. You know, someone who drives into Helen, stays at a short-term rental, definitely the ones that are closer to the downtown area, you're definitely going to get a higher price in regards to your daily rate, especially if someone can just park their car and they can just walk to the downtown area without having to drive. Especially during the peak times, there's a lot more congestion, traffic. Sometimes parking can be a little bit more difficult, especially when you have a lot of peak times with all the different tourists coming in and visiting Helen. So let's go back here to the map. I'm going to show you another one. This is a little bit more up in the northern part of Helen. Give you a different view, maybe a little bit more mountain views. This one is listed for $599,000. Has a total of 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a half bathroom. A little bit over 3,500 square feet on the main level and also basement level. Built in 2006, and this one is also sit on a half of an acre. So nice walkway, front porch, got some stone fronts. As you can see here, this home offers some beautiful views of the mountains. So as you can see here, a lot of people are looking for that vacation mountain home, want to really have some beautiful views of the mountain. They can sit on the back porch, drink a cup of coffee, maybe have a glass of wine, and just really enjoy the quietness of what the beautiful North Georgia mountains has to offer. So just showing you some of the pictures here of the house. Nice, beautiful house, different options. But a lot of times these houses, what most people are looking for is really having the views of the North Georgia mountains, especially if they're looking for a vacation mountain home. So just want to show you a couple homes here, just give you an idea, a flavor of what are the different home options are available here in Helen.
Thank you for watching our video about Helen, Georgia. If you're thinking about buying a vacation mountain home or maybe a short-term rental like an Airbnb here in Helen, my team are here to help you every step of the way and to answer any questions you might have, even if you're just exploring the idea, or maybe if you're looking to move in 5 days or 9 months, whatever that timeline is. We're always here to help. So whenever you're ready, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our contact information is right here on the screen. Also, if you look down in the description below, there's a link to our Zoom calendar if you'd like to schedule a Zoom call with us. Make sure you check out our playlist. We have other great videos just like this one with great content about living in Helen or one of the surrounding North Georgia mountain towns. And until next time, as you always say on our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time, through the power of real estate.